In number 1, we're asked to find the equation of a line through a point with a given slope. So we'll use the line formula, y equal mx plus b. And m is the slope, so we'll just substitute in a 5 right here. So we have y equal 5x plus b. And now the only unknown is b, and we'll use our point to find b. We'll substitute 3 for x and minus 1 for y. So we have minus 1 is equal to 5 times 3 is 15 plus b. And subtract 15 from both sides, and we have that b is equal to negative 16. And now we can just complete our line equation. Y is equal to 5x minus 16. In number 2, we're given 2 points, and we want to find the equation of the line through the 2 points. So again, we're going to write down our equation, and we have to this time fill in m and b like before, but we're not given m directly. We're given 2 points, so we're going to use our slope formula to get m. Alright, so I like to line up the points before using the slope formula. Okay, so now for the slope formula, we're going to subtract y's in the numerator and subtract x's in the denominator. So let's do that. So in the numerator we have minus 5, subtract minus 1, and in the denominator 2 subtract 3. So that's minus 5 plus 1 in the numerator and 2 subtract 3 in the denominator, or negative 4 over negative 1, so we have a slope of 4. We'll substitute in the 4 right here. And now take either point. Let's say we take the first point, substitute in x and y. We'll put, sorry, let me put the x here. Substitute in x and y. X is 2, y is minus 5. And then we have minus 5 is equal to 8x plus b. Sorry, minus 5 is equal to 8 plus b. Okay, subtract 8 from both sides. And finally we have b is negative 13. So now we're ready to fill in our value for b that we found, and we have our equation y is equal to 4x negative subtract 13. In number 3, we want the equation of the line, again, equation of the line that's parallel to the x-axis and contains this point. So we're going to draw a line that's parallel to the x-axis, and when we do that, we see that we do have a horizontal line, and we remember the equation of the horizontal line is y equal b, where b is whatever the y-coordinate is of the point that we were given. So the equation of our line, our horizontal line, is y is equal to 8. In number 4, we want to find x and y intercepts of this line. 3y minus 5x is equal to 10. So to find an x-intercept, what we do is we substitute y equals 0. So let's do that. If we substitute y equals 0, we have this entire term will be 0, and we just are left with minus 5x is equal to 10. Now divide by minus 5, and we have x is equal to negative 2. So our x-intercept is minus 2 comma 0. Now to get a y-intercept, we substitute x equals 0, so let's do that. So here if we substitute x equals 0, this entire term drops out. So we're left with 3y is equal to 10. And divide by 3, and we have y is equal to 10 thirds, and that's our y-intercept. Or we could write in point form 0 for x and 10/3 for y. All right, now we want to find the equation of the line that's parallel to this line and contains this point. Well, if it's parallel to this line, that means it's the same slope as this line. Remember, parallel means same slope. So we want to find the slope of this line, so what we're going to do is put this line in the form y equal mx plus b. And then we'll be able to read off the slope. Okay, so let's do that. So basically we're solving for y. So let's start by bringing the minus 12x over to the other side as plus 12x. So keeping in mind we want the form y equal mx plus b, we'll put the 12x first. 12x plus 1. And now divide by 4. So we have y is equal to 12 divided by 4 is 3x, plus 1/4. This is really the only number we're interested in. So the slope of our line, we can now write down, is m equal 3. Remember parallel lines have same slope. All right, so now we have a slope and we have a point. So we'll write down the equation of our line using y equal mx plus b, filling in a 3 here, y equals 3x plus b. And now we get the value of b by substituting in xy minus 3 here, 2 here. And that is 2 is equal to minus 9 plus b. Okay, add 9 to both sides, and we have 11 is equal to b. And now let's complete this equation that we started, and we have that y is equal to 3x plus 11. In 6, we want the equation of the line that is perpendicular to line 2y minus x equals 7 and contains this point. Now, perpendicular lines have slopes that are negative reciprocals. So we want to find the slope of this line and take the negative reciprocal. So finding the slope is achieved by putting in that form y equal mx plus b. So let's do that. All right, so we'll bring the minus x over to the other side as plus x. And then just divide by 2. And we have y is equal to 1/2 x plus 7 over 2. The slope will be the negative reciprocal of 1/2, so let's write that down. The slope is going to be, the reciprocal is 2, but we need negative reciprocal, so that would be negative 2. So our slope is negative 2. So now we'll write down the equation of our line using y equal mx plus b again, putting the negative 2 here, and substituting to get b xy. All right, minus 1 here, 3 here. 3 is equal to 2 plus b. And finally, we get that b is equal to 1. All right, let's finish our equation right over here. And we have y is equal to minus 2x plus 1. And that's the equation of our line. Oops, sorry, this should be a 1 right here. Minus 2x plus 1.